Bussin'. It's bussin'. And And welcome everybody to VRML 1. We have a bunch of exciting matchups this evening. In fact, we have quite a few right back to back. Thank you, Psycho, for that. As we have first off, Bite of 87 versus Ace. And yeah, I'm going to be rubbing that in all night. I know it's not actually your responsibility, but I'm going to treat it like it is. Because that's how we do here. But yes, I am SirDimwi and joined by Psychaotic, the one and only. Of course, we got one or teammate also on the cameras. And a shadow somewhere in the room here, I think behind that curtain. Anyways, we are going to get started here pretty quickly as we're doing a doubleheader here with Ace. First taking on, as stated, the Bite of 87 Psycha. This matchup is one to tune in for. I think this is one a lot of people hit that hypo button to see this one. Also, I realize I'm using the wrong headphones. I meant to use these.
Yeah, a lot of people hyped this one up, and rightfully so. We have seen this matchup before. We saw it once during the first cycle, as both of these teams started on the ladder, and then we saw it again very recently in the Challenger Cup this past weekend. These are the two teams that moved on to the Master Tier in NA from the Challenger Cup, and I think this is going to be an explosive third time we see them play.
And if Netmaster is out there watching, do us a favor, or if actually Rosie Hope, if her family happens to be watching and they're in the same house, yell at them to start the game, as we are on a schedule this evening, and we want to get going here. We want to see a fantastic matchup here. Bite of 87, of course, both these teams just made their way into the Master Tier, and was it I think Bite of 87? Did they lose to Ace?
I think it's the other way around. I think Ace lost to the Bite of 87.
Interesting.
Both in first cycle and during the Challenger Cup. So third time's the charm for Ace, though. I got faith.
You know, and this might be the time to do it. This might be the place to do it. Kind of make a statement at the beginning of the cycle, of course. And why have these teams not started? I do not know.
I don't know.
Let's go. Swag War, I know you have the stream on. Hit the ready button. As we are going to get started here soon. Yeah, we have a few games lined up. I don't have them. Where are they at? Where are those games at? Psyche, you got them posted somewhere. You lost them. Like I said, everything's on you tonight. So starting off, Bite of 87 versus Ace. And then immediately after this, we're going to Oceans versus Ace. And then we have a really interesting matchup. The Ocho versus 8. Let that sink in. Also, immediately following that, presuming they will probably have to be waiting for us at that point, Lightball versus Kang. And I'm about to lay the smackdown on these teams. Where is that channel? What is going on? As I see Psycho's typing. So is somebody else. Who else is typing there? Rosie up, having technical difficulties. You know what else is technical difficulties? I didn't have actually a segue there. Go subscribe to the YouTube Echo Master League. That is on YouTube. I think I just said that. That new intro you see at the beginning of these streams here, it was just uploaded over there today. As immediately we get a pause using the technicality. They have started the game and taken their first pause. That is how you use the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Genius.
Technically, it's legal. And thankfully, we got Saluna back in, so maybe this will be a very quick pause. It's an interesting decision by Ace there to blow their time out to avoid 30 seconds of a 3v4, but you know what? That's your right.
See, here's what happened. I believe Netmaster heard me say, go tell Saluna to start the game, and he got up to tell her and accidentally kicked the router. That is definitely, definitely what happened. 100%. As there's supposed where's the left and right on these? Like, I know it's there. I can't find it. As it sounds like we're gonna get started here in this first round. I swear to God, I know there's a left and right on these. And out of the tubes, here we go. Round one between Bite of 87 and Ace. This is driving me crazy. Headbutt there from Ace to kick us off. That'll make its way. Oh, far side Rockstein with it has Saluna cutting in to the edge of the bubble. Though Rock's losing the handle, and then it will turn over. Disc is loose here in the neutral zone.
Going to be immediately scooped up by Time, though. Time going to dump that one down low. That blue stack is there first, but Swagwar is even faster, taking the open 3, but it's going to be
Oh.
no good. Bouncing low and out of the bubble, right into the hands of Saluna. Saluna can't handle it for too long, though, as it will get picked up by Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon resetting to Time on the back line. Now going back up to Green Pigeon, just outside the bubble, driving in, looking for that cut to Ryruff. And Ryruff slowing this one down. One more pass to Swagwar, and Swagwar is going to put that in for the first 2 points of this round.
38 seconds in, Bite of 87 making a statement here. As it was, I already forgot. Who lost to who?
Ace lost to Bite, but somebody corrected me in the chat that they've only played once, so Psycho's just not on it tonight.
No, that was probably, I believe I started that rumor during the cup the other night because I didn't do my homework. As a dash on this one here. So, that chain stuffs it. Swag sending it in off of the post, though. Not able to sink that one either. There's a couple long threes he was not able to put in yet. Sending that one back, looking for the reset, playing it there. Time. As a very aggressive defense here from Ace. Although getting back there was Rosie stopping that one from going in. Ryruff, far side inverted, pulls that defense out. We'll have to reset again, which is wise to do here, considering how aggressive they're playing. As Dash coming all the way out. We'll get stunned out on the backline. Pigeon here. Contested by Rocks, and Time will bring that one in after he got Dash stunned out. They have the numbers there, but Dash pick this one up. It was a shot off the post, and that is a good clear as they're going to race for this one to the far side trap. Excuse me.
Yep, bouncing out into the hands of Saluna. Saluna with the open lane. She's gonna make it, barely beating that stack as they were trying to race home to stop that from going in the goal, but a little too slow for the speedy Saluna shot.
If that isn't classic Saluna, I don't know what is. Under pressure, no time, long shot, kind of an angle on it, nails it. It's like it's nothing. Makes it look easy. As a Pigeon quickly there to the valley. Ryruff all the way through to Time here. Nice little relay. Getting by the stacks together. They run the relay under that block at mid, making it harder for Chains to intercept it. It's Time now sending this across. Ryruff far side has one in the bubble. Good stun there. One on the backboard. They will off for the reset here, though. The defense coming well out of the bubble. They chain up now, playing more aggressive, and look at that. They get the disruption, not the turnover. Will they get the turnover? Not quite. Time has to track this one down, but once again, that chain doing a lot of heavy lifting here, but still cannot get their hands on the disc. Rocks Titan finally picks it off, but cannot clear it out. Ryruff will get it right back. Here's an opportunity. Swagwar try to catch him in transition, but not quick enough. There we go. Pigeon bringing it in. Hits it bottom quarter pocket. They are on, back in the lead. Excuse me, up by 1.
Yeah, great work there by the Bite of 87, even under all of that pressure from that aggressive defense. They weren't connecting the passes just perfectly. They were able to pick up the mistakes and still convert on that opportunity. So great work there by both teams, but 87 going to come away with that one. Let's see if Ace can answer back here, as they are going to go up to the ceiling with that famous Ace play, sending it over to Saluna in the trap area, but it's going to bounce loose. Green Pigeon getting the block, and not the disc, though, picked up by Swagwar. Swagwar looking to reset this one 2 Time on the back line. And Time is going to send that one back up to the Green Pigeon. The Green Pigeon driving in toward the bubble, juking, looking for the goal, but no, it's going to go wide. It'll be recovered by Ryruff, so the Bite of 87 will keep this possession, but no, the grab from Rocks Titan, and Rocks Titan is looking to get this one cleared, but it's going to take some weird bounces off the tunnel. Back into the hands of Saluna now. Saluna going to send this one up the field to Rocks Titan. Rocks Titan taking the long 3, and he's going to find it, putting Ace back up now 6-4.
Long shot there, 21 meters out from Rocks. And I'm noticing Ace relentlessly playing with this double stack. Even when they're on bubble defense, they're still running with a double stack. It's really interesting to see. And it's almost like they're playing almost by the seat of their pants, but it's working out here. The level of aggression, it's almost like they instead of when the aggressive play defense wasn't working out quite right. There's Ryruff opportunity here. Look for the Pigeon cutting in off of that reset. Instead of pulling back on the aggression, they cranked it up. It feels like they're coming out now. Look at this. This is basically a 2-1-1 here on defense. Have 3 of their players out of the bubble pressuring passes, and there it is. A long heave there. Excuse me, 7-meter 2 from Time. Goalie was stunned out, well coordinated as they as they tie the game back up here. Sorry.
Yeah, that is the danger of playing a stack on the defense like that. You break them up for just a second and get one lucky pass. Suddenly you have a huge numbers advantage in the bubble, and it's easy to press in for that opportunity. And that's exactly what Bite of 87 was able to do there. So now it will be Ace looking to answer back, sending that one over to Dash. Dash sending that through the tunnel. It's going to bounce deep into the deep into the side of Bite of 87. An attempted clear coming through there, but Rosie Hope is going to read that on the back line, taking this one up to ceiling, driving in toward the bubble above shoulder, looking for that cut over to Saluna, and she's going to back this one out a little bit. Just slowly lurking on the ceiling, across again to Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope driving in over to Rox Titan, and Rox Titan will finish this for another 2.
Yeah, well, looks good to play there. One more pass. Oh, they also had someone coming in to stun out the goalie. I don't know if the stun actually got off, but nonetheless, that was a 3-man play there. To get those 2 points on the board, and Ace pushing back in the lead as Bite of 87 coming out on the Zhao's advantage. And Pigeon, it's just kind of your standard split. The very defensive setup here. See, they're forcing Ace to come all the way into their zone, and they do. They call the bluff. Play it exactly how Bite of 87 was forcing them to play it, and they get that turnover. The Ryruff, good read there on a bad pass. Gets this one sent out. That's good defensive chain, though, to pick it up here from Ace as they pull quite the tight curve there to pick it off.
Yeah, beautiful work by that stack. So now it will be Ace in possession, getting sent over to a Saluna on the ceiling. Saluna, a little pass over to Dash just to get it out of that immediate pressure. Dash going to send this one deep. It might be Saluna there first, possibly another opportunity here for Ace, and Saluna will finish it for another 2, putting Ace up 10-6.
A quick goal there. Saluna's able to sink that one. Ace pushing ahead, 2 goals up against this Bite of 87, who may have come into this one as the favorites, but of course when they played in the Challenger Cup, of course Saluna was not present for that, so Ace actually got in down one of their main players. Of course, not to downplay ability of the player that was in that day. Ryruff sending it up to Pigeon. So we'll get another one there. Nice setup, good play, good execution to get push the defense all the way to the bubble, get the lanes, and are back within 2.
Yeah, I almost completely forgot about that. Saluna wasn't playing in the cup this weekend. I think it was Jiggy, who obviously put up a great performance as they were able to push through into Master despite not having that main roster. But anyway, it is going to be Ace Dash receiving this disc on the close side, going to send this one up the field into the hands of Saluna. Saluna going to back it out to Rox Titan across, going to drive into bubble now, looking for that shot, but time is just unstoppable as he makes the stop. Dash barely slapping that one away to keep it out of the hands of Bite, but not for long, as Swagwar will scoop this one up, waiting for that stack to get together before sending it deep down low into the hands of that Green Pigeon, and that Green Pigeon has an easy 2-pointer, tying them up now at 10 apiece.
And chat confirming it was Jiggy. I think they're wrong, though.
Who was it?
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to poke the bear a little bit. As tie game now, less than 2 minutes to go in this first round. Minute 30 on the clock. Saluna, they're running the notorious Ace play. So the chain gets broken up. Saluna's going to press all the way in. Time picks that one off. Sends it back out. Tries to get it there to Ryruff, who's stunned out by that chain. Chain, though, getting stunned out. Swagwar stops him up. A Saluna big pickup here. Does not have a lane. Instead, we'll cross this one up, hitting Dash on the near side. Dash sending this one right back up. Saluna has Rox at the shield. Got to go to Rox. Rox bringing it in. 2v1 against Goalie. Goalie is dead to rights. That's a good 2. 1 minute to go. They're up by 2.
Yeah, I think Bite of 87 definitely learned after that first long 3 from Saluna that they're going to have to play extra cautious in terms of getting time back in goal on time, as there's been 2 or 3 shots now Saluna has gone to take where there's been a goalie home, despite, normally you wouldn't get your goalie home that quickly. But anyway, it's going to be the Bite of 87 taking this one with Joust advantage, but no, right into the hands of Rosie. Rosie with the read, but not the pass. Dash getting that bounce, though, over to Rox Titan, and a big stop by that Green Pigeon as he's going to put his hands up and somehow come away with that, looking for the clear, but back into the hands of Rosie.
I cannot believe they got that one picked off at mid. That back stack shut that play down, and now still in possession is Ace. Looking to ice this one. There's a time for only enough time for one more goal at this point. Once I finally got through that sentence, as Dash hits the brakes there, pulls Pigeon out. As Rox pulling the defense out as well. They're going to pull all the defenders out before they even pretend to attack the bubble. Here's Rezio far side. Log heave at the empty goal as defense got a little impatient. 5 seconds to go here. They had to get a little aggressive, but that's going to be it for the first round. Ace is going to take it 12-10 after 1. Fantastic round. Well, who was it that said it in the chat? The Superfly. This was an absolute masterclass in Echo execution, especially that double stack. Don't even call it offense or defense. It's just a double stack.
Yeah.
It's both offense and defense.
Yeah, those stacks were playing so fluidly. I don't think they really even distincted between... Distincted? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Between a front and a back stack. But, yeah, you know, it's interesting seeing how these playstyles are matching up, because throughout Cycle 1 and during the Challenger Cup, we saw the Bite of 87 play slower with a lot of resets to time on the back line. And we're seeing that here, too, but it doesn't seem to be as effective as it had been previously when matched up against this double stack meta from Ace, because they're constantly under pressure from one of those stacks, and then whoever they pass it to is immediately under pressure from that back stack.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's exactly how it's working out. And that backstack isn't even, they're not even hesitating. They're not waiting. They're immediately attacking. It's almost like they know where that next pass, excuse me, is going to go. And it just shows you how aggressive they have been. And, you know, it's I go back to what I said earlier on, is when the aggression wasn't working out early on, they turned it up. Instead of, a lot of teams will back off the aggression when it doesn't immediately work out for them, and instead Ace turned it up. As we're gonna get started here in round 2. And headbutt there from Ace down into the bubble will be picked off. Ryroff almost getting to that blue stack. Swagwar with it on the far side, turning it around, and gonna get this one set up here for Bite of 87.
Ooh, Swagwar managing to get through Rosie Hope before crossing it to Time. Time going down low now to Ryruff on the floor, who's just gonna take some time juking around, baiting out that stack, looking for that cross to that green Pigeon, but it's gonna take an unfavorable bounce. Pigeon still comes away with it though, getting a slap on it over to Ryruff. Ryruff now over to Swagwar in the bubble, driving in, and Swagwar is going to find the first 2 points of this round for the Bite of 87.
And so it's just real quick. So the gap is supposed to be there. Although, so the idea is that when it's two teams, you know, like a gold team and a silver team playing, you'll see that it's a gold team and a silver team. Although in Master Tier, fair point, we could probably look into removing the bar altogether, because it's always going to be Master versus Master. And I don't understand what there's not to get. It's when gold and silver play, you'll see a gold and silver star. It's really that simple. Dash is gonna get this one picked off in the blue bubble here. Minute and a half though, gives it away. Ryruff sends it in. Pigeon. Oh no, they've got a 3v2. What a stop! Rocks Titan stops it, turns it around.
Dang, Rocks Titan coming up big for that stop. Super important there. He is going to get this one cleared. Dash is there first, but Dash is going to find the rim instead of the goal. Another chance here as Rocks will get it over to Saluna, and Saluna is going to put that one in gently, tying this up now at 2 apiece.
At 2 apiece. See if we end up doing this one in 2. Ace certainly are going to want to make this point here after taking that loss in the Challenger Cup. We want to let everyone know that that was a fluke. And Swagwar under assault by that chain. I mean, that's still running the double chain here. Although when they get split up, they continue to press on. Oh, Ryruff, open goal, hits it for the 3. Fantastic discipline to keep the release behind the line, putting his team up 5-2.
Yeah, another example there of the danger of running that double chain on defense. You break up one of those chains and you have a deep option like that, cherry picking up at Nest, and it is all over for you. So yeah, Ace left that goal open, and Bite of 87 is going to capitalize on that all day. So now it'll be Saluna sending this one over to Rocks Titan. Rocks Titan looking to clear, but it's not quite going to find the tunnel. Instead, bouncing into the hands of Swagwar. Swagwar going to send that one back to Time. Time going up to that green Pigeon. And Pigeon's going to stop for a second before sending it across to Ryruff. Ryruff taking that one-on-one, but Saluna said no, stopping that and sending it through the far side tube, bouncing up toward the ceiling area. Who will be there first? It's going to be Swagwar getting a hand on it, sending it across to the tunnel, but they're under assault from Dash, so Rosie Hope is going to pick this one up now, sending it up to Rocks Titan, who's looking for some options under pressure from that green Pigeon, and he will lose it as Time slaps this one forward up into the hands of Ryruff.
Ryruff walking it. Does he not have that lane? I couldn't see where the coverage was. I know on the mini-map it looked like he was close to it anyways. This Pigeon bringing it in. Oh, what placement. What a shot. Oh my goodness. Of course he beats the goalie. That was beautiful. I've got nothing else to say about that. That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it doesn't matter if there's a goalie, if you can place it just right, and that's what that green pigeon did right there. It'll be Ace now looking to answer. Saluna taking this one up to the ceiling before crossing to Dash. Dash crossing over to Rock's Titan. Rock's looking to send this one deep. Which stack will be together first? It looks like it's going to be into the hands of that green pigeon, who's going to clear this right back down, going through the tunnel, bouncing back into the hands of Ryruff. That was beautiful. Now into the hands of Time, and Time finishing that for another 3 points. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Bite of 87 is starting to run away with this one now, 10-2.
Yeah, they figured something out. They certainly figured something out, and Ace is now suddenly having to make their own adjustments to respond to this. As clearly, Bite of 87 made some decision. You see they're coming out here basically a 1-2-1, and it results in a turnover. Again, they're back in possession one more time. Time up to Pigeon. Gonna play some give and go there. Force that chain to split up. Saluda now on the forecheck here. This time will walk this one up. Has some room. Sends this one up. Goal is wide open. My goodness, what a shot. That was close. Saluda gets it picked off. Has to get this one cleared out halfway through. This second round up to Rosie. Rosie, long heave here. Will be cleared all the way down. Will be a stack race for it. And the ugly bounce there.
Yeah, back into the hands of Rosie up in the popcorn area. Down low to Rock's Titan. Rock's Titan driving in, looking for one more cut to Saluna, but a little disconnect there means it ends up in the hands of Time. Time looking to clear, but Dash is going to have that one first, sending it up to Saluna. And Saluna, you cannot leave the goal open like that, guys. She's going to have that every single time with that 18-meter a second shot from 14 out, cutting that lead down to only 5 now.
So Mosky identifying the origin of the term forecheck being hockey. Of course, that is where I got it from. But I wonder, is that known as anything else in any other sport? That sort of having that, you know, that one person out there. Oh, long heave here, and oh wow, open goal here off of that relay. Chains were not quick enough to keep up with it. That's going to give an 8-point lead once again to the Bite of 87.
Yeah, I think, you know, Bite of 87 has just figured out, at least for now, how to beat those stacks, how to move it too quickly for them to keep up, getting them broken up and creating those open goals or numbers advantages. It certainly is working for them right now, as Saluna under pressure is going to break up from her stack partner. Does manage to get it up to Rock's Titan though. Rock's Titan going to send this one deep to Rosie. Rosie looking to heave it into the bubble, but Time is home, so Time is going to have that one. Juking around on the floor, looking for those lanes as that stack is lurking on shield. Gets it over to Swagwar. Swagwar going to send this one across to Ryruff. The Ryruff going to take this one down to the floor under pressure from Rock's Titan. Opts to reset now to Time in tunnel.
Quick pass there, near side wall. But I mean, look at Ace right now. It's playing so aggressive here. It's like they're trying to turn the traditional bubble defense on its head. You don't see teams playing this aggressive on bubble defense ever. This is not. I mean, look at really any bubble defense that. Ooh, nice setup there. Pigeon, Swag War puts their team up by 10. But you look at any defense, bubble defense like Zach W. Going back to like Synapse. Really, any team that Zach W is on, it follows Andy as well. But Zach, I've noticed just the way it's coordinated. That's your classic bubble defense, a very passive bubble defense, and the Denver Raptors bubble defense as well. In fact, Palador was on Ryruff, long heave here, but I'm saying that's like your typical bubble defense. But sorry, I'll finish the point. Rock's like great stop. We're not seeing that here from Ace. They're completely turning that on its head, and is it working? I don't know. They're currently down by 10.
I think it was working really well last round, but the Bite of 87 just stopped making mistakes. We saw on that last goal, it was just rapid passing with no screwed up passing despite being under pressure from that stack. And they are going to do it again now, getting that long pass down to Ryruff. Ryruff putting that in for 2 points. But yeah, the Bite of 87, you know, the last round, they were screwing up some passes under that pressure. They weren't getting it off in time, so that stack was stealing it, and it stopped happening this round, and they're pulling away with it now.
And we're in the first round. We're pulling up on that aggression. It was the wrong decision, clearly, as it got Ace that victory. It almost seems like the fact they haven't pulled up on it yet, and maybe what's keeping them behind here is Rockstein bring this one in. But looking at a 1v3, is he going to go for it? He is. Well, he's going to get it. Upsetting every coach in the building. Rockstein gets 2 points on the board.
Even I just put my face in my hands for a second. But you know what? It's Rockstein. He likes those odds. He'll make it work. And yeah, cutting the lead back down to only 10 now with a minute left. It is going to be too late for Ace to come back in this round, but maybe we'll see them take some more points into this round 3, as that is going to be a long heave there by Time, but it's going to go off the shield. That Stack looking to clear it now, bouncing off some midfield Geos into the hands of Saluna, and Time is going to get the steal, but put it right into a Geo. Picks it up though, sending it into the bubble. Going to be recovered first by Ryruff with an excellent slap back to Time on the back line. Crossing it over to that Green Pigeon. That Green Pigeon going to walk this one forward and looking at Ryruff down low in the bubble. Ryruff over to Swagwar, and Swagwar another 2 points for the Bite of 87.
Yeah, that'll give them a 12-point lead, and only time enough for one more goal. Round 2 will be in the hands of Bite of 87. And so we will move on to a third round here between these two teams. Maybe one more goal. So Rocks will send that one deep in there. Rosie Hope with they lose handle on it. We're trying to get one more goal here to push on into the next round. Not going to happen. 19-7. Round 2, 87. Excuse me, Bite of 87 went out on top.
Yeah, great work there. But before we get into the analysis, Flare, we brought on some new mods. Congratulations to those new mods who got added to the mod team this week. Flare is one of them, and Flare has already discovered the problem of tickets. And it's okay, bud. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get through it.
Yeah.
And I'm choking, so please take it away.
I was gonna say, folks don't know. They really don't know. They really don't know until they see it. They really don't. Can I get a round 3? You are gonna get a round 3. You want me to say that? No, I'm not a dancing monkey. I mean, I am a dancing monkey, but I'm not. But I'm not a. My brain broke.
Yep.
Kidding. Yeah, no. Tickets are pretty gnarly. That's why there's. Well, yeah. Now you know. Now you really know. But yeah, this game here, phenomenal performance from Bite of 87. I cannot say that name. In that second round. And interesting to note that for Bite of 87, every single one of them with at least 2 goals in the game. Whereas over on Ace, it's all Rocks, Titan, and Saluna with points. They all have assists and saves. As far as scoring, they seem to concede to Rocks and Saluna pretty regularly. As round 3 underway, do or die. Winner goes to 1-0. That's Rockstein. There's the far side set up here. Saluna goes for the cut here. Although there's 3 orange in the bubble and only 2 blue in the area, so they're going to back this one out a little bit.
Yeah, over to Rocks Titan. Rocks Titan up to Rosie. Rosie gonna drive in, looking for one more cut to Saluna, but it's going to be a bit behind her, so she won't have it. Here comes the Ace Stack dash with the recovery there, looking to whip that one across to Rocks Titan. He will get there first, sending up to Rosie. Rosie with the open lane, but no, Swagwar there in time, and then Time making a second save to keep this score at 0, getting the clear through into the hands of Ryruff now at the midfield. Ryruff sending this one deep, looking for that cloud shot maybe. That'll be no good. Bouncing into the hands of Swagwar. Swagwar driving toward the goal and finding that far side for the first 2 points. He scored first in round 2 as well, and he might have in the first round as well. I don't remember. But yeah, good job, Swagwar. First 2 points.
Swag caught Dash with his hand in the cookie jar. Dash had come out just a little bit there, and Swag saw it. Capitalized on it. Even the placement. Oh, no. Oh, no. Swagwar 2 in a row. Gets a 3-pointer there, putting his team up by 5 here as they do a little dance in the bubble.
Yeah, you can't do that, especially in round 3 when everything is on the line. But it's all right. They're going to shake it off here, and they're going to come back for another opportunity at this offensive joust. It's going to be Saluna picking this one up, taking it up to ceiling with Rosie on her for a second, but they end up breaking apart. She's going to cross it over to Rosie now, who's going to walk this one forward under no pressure so far. And Now coming in toward the tunnel area. Still no pressure as the Bite of 87 players retreated back into their own half, crossing over to Dash. Dash going up high to Saluna. And Saluna going to bait out Ryruff before sending it across to Rosie underneath Cloud. Rosie going back up to ceiling, then driving in, looking for that cross to Saluna. Barely gets it off before getting stunned out. And Saluna just going to wait outside the bubble a little bit, try to bait out that pressure. Another cross here to Rosie. Rosie trying to juke out that green pigeon, getting it over to the Rox Titan on the bow tie. Rox Titan looking to drive in, and he's gonna do it again. It doesn't matter how many Bite of 87 players you put in front of him, he's going to get through them all, putting in the first 2 points now here for Ace.
You know, I'm sure Rock scored that one from his knees. You saw him duck one, and he got a little bit more on that second duck. I'm thinking went all the way down. And planted. Oh, that's another turnover. That Shane does some work there. Rosie, long heave, goes wide. Takes an ugly bouncer. No, Ryruff will pick it up, turning it around. Oh, they had a 3-man stack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Rox Titan does not have a goal, though. They have a 4v1 right now. There it is. A 2.
Oh, so unfortunate. Yeah, no, barely in the bubble. The 7-meter 2. He put all the effort behind it, putting in an 18, but still, the game said no dice. And it'll be the Bite of 87 here, looking to answer their lead suddenly down from down from 5 points to just 1. That green pigeon sending it across here, bouncing in the tunnel. That stack is so fast from Ace though, as they will force the turnover, and Saluna going to punish that turnover with 3 points of her own, putting Ace back up now 7-5, an unanswered 7 points.
The Ace team has maybe found a little something during the intermission. As I do have a link to our next game, just an FYI, is coming out of the tubes here. Pigeon, quick pass there, far side, time. Sending it in, Swag War. Backing it out, Pigeon. Bringing it back in. And see how aggressive. Look at that. 2 of the defenders all the way out. Gives them a moment here in a 3v2 situation. Defenders are getting back. But that was an opportunity. I mean, that's the danger of being so aggressive on defense as you... Oh, nice placement there. Time. What a beautiful shot. Takes a 1v2. Dash went for... tried to leap for it, but could not grab it. It's a tie game.
And the Bite of 87 absolutely killing it right now with the placement on those shots. Just, punishing those little tiny movements of the goalie that create those open pockets. Really impressive stuff. So now it will be Saluna picking this one up for Ace, sending it across to Dash. Dash going to send this one downfield, looking for Rosie, but Rosie can't handle it in time as she is going to get stunned out by that stack. It'll be a reset here to Time. And Time, under no pressure, is going to walk this one forward. Doing some little pump fakes, trying to draw out that stack, eventually finding Ryruff in the tunnel. Ryruff looking to cross, but no, gets stunned out mid-throw, so it'll take an ugly bounce off of Geo. Going to be sent up to Rosie. Rosie looking to send it back, but another bounce off of Geo into the hands of Swag War. Swag War sending that one up to Ryruff. Ryruff going to dump this one in the bubble, looking for maybe that bounce shot, but no good as it ends up in the hands of Dash.
Dash turning it around. 4.5 still to go here. Is Ace kind of splitting up there a little bit as they do get a chain back together, though they were spread out for quite a bit there, and that led to that turnover there. I'm wondering, no, they keep the back. There's no back stack at the moment. They keep one back there. That is a Dash put it all the way back in the hole. And that stack, the front stack, do all the heavy lifting right now. That they do get stunned out and split up. It gives Bite an opportunity here, possibly. Another stun in the backfield. They have numbers. They're going to press it all the way. That green pigeon from Swag War will put it in for the 2. Bite of 87 have retaken the lead.
Super unfortunate for Saluna there. She was able to read that cut, but a beautiful block by that green pigeon to convert that into a dunk opportunity. So now it'll be the Bite of 87 up by 2 with about 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Saluna picking this one up, pre-stacked with Rosie, sending it across to Dash. Dash gonna send this one deep, or at least try to, but that green pigeon is there, sending it up to Ryruff, and Ryruff is gonna put this in for 3 points.
Phenomenal goal there. Phenomenal play. That's how you catch a team in transition. Gives them another open opportunity there. Open goal opportunity. Putting them up by 5. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the third round. Bite of 87. Looking pretty comfortable at the moment. It's Saluna Quick pass out. They get their chain back together on the back line. Push him in. There's a turnover there. They have to turn it around. Swag War touches it. Rocks Titan picks it off. Across here to Dash. Dash now walking up. Has one in front. Nice pass there to Saluna. Bounce pass off the ceiling. Now they have two cutting into the bubble. It's both Rocks and Dash as Saluna back to Rosie. We'll draw that defense out. Try to.
Yeah, trying to, but the Bite of 87 is not willing to bite. She's going to have to send that one up to Rocks Titan, and Rocks Titan is going to find the back of the goal once again, putting in that 2-pointer, cutting that lead down from 5 to just 3.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Bite of 87. I don't know why I've so much trouble saying that name. Bite of 87. Time that something just went in. Nice relay here. They're by the stacks as you see both stacks out again. Then once they're in the bubble, they play kind of this 2-1-1 almost. There's a 22 that is a Saluna. Saluna and Dash in the bubble. You see Saluna will come out pretty aggressive at times. This Pigeon over here to Swag War sending this one in. They're looking for just a few lanes here. Look at that setup. Oh, that was absolutely perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. The Bite of 87 managing to get their players in the bubble while keeping that 8 stack out of it, creating that numbers advantage for time to capitalize on. So now with about a minute and a half to go, down by 5, Ace will have to move quickly if they want to come back in this round 3. It's going to go over to Rocks Titan. Rocks Titan with the cross pass over to Dash, but it is going to be a little scuffed, so it'll be picked up by Swag War. Swag to Ryruff, and Ryruff is going to find the goal for another 3 points, extending this lead to 8 now for the Bite of 87.
So not quite out of time, but 3-goal difference minimum, meaning requiring 2 resets, which is 40 seconds. They basically have 18 seconds to score 3 goals. Muffle. Is that Hannah? Who's Muffle? I forget who Muffle is. Technically speaking, they're not out of time. That's insane. That's the point. It's literally the point I'm making. Though at 40 seconds, they will be out of time. As Saluna bring this one in, stun out edge of the bubble. And there you go. Now we are past the point of no return. Of course, you can also do the math of like, okay, how quickly can you score a goal? Well, you say like 5 seconds. So even if it was 5 seconds per goal, practically speaking, not likely to happen, but technically possible, as Rocks will get that one in. So until they're to the point of literally impossible to come back, mathematically speaking, we don't say they're out of mathematical time. Right, Psycho?
Totally.
It's a rule. Governors declared that.
Yeah, absolutely. Section 4.32, actually, specifically.
So, with that, we have another one to get to. So there you go. Bite of 87 will be taking this one over Ace in 3 in the third round, 17-11. And we have another one to get to quickly. We're going to be following Ace as they take on Oceans. We have a link to the server that Oceans is in. Hopefully we won't have a dispute. But we will go to a quick intermission. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after something. So sorry everybody, because we took on too many games for this time block, and that is my fault for allowing that to happen. We're not going to be able to cast the Oceans versus Ace game. So we're going to go off air for a moment, but we will be back with the Ocho versus 8, and then Kangarillas versus Light Bulb. So we still have more games coming. Just unfortunately not going to be able to do this next Ace game. So sit tight. We'll be back in not too long.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.